Welcome back to the Gauntlet of Greatness. It's time to wrap up Group C. It's going to be Jund versus Sligh. And the situation is set up where if the Jund deck wins, then it's a clean cut. Jund advances to the playoffs, and we're done with the group. Jund will join in as the 2 seed. However, fans of bonus magic should be rooting for the Sligh deck, because if the Sligh deck wins, it's a 3-way tie for second place. The Mythic deck will be 3-0. Everybody else in the group will be 1-2. So that's the scenario coming in. Jund, you've seen Jund. Bloodbraid Elf is the superstar. Good enough to be banned in Modern. You've got, the standard version of this deck, maybe not quite as ridiculous as the modern versions of the deck that's been running around. And I know Jund has turned into Abzan, but it's still spiritual descender, if you will. We got Broodmates on top of the curve and a Siege Gang Commander. You got more Cascade from Bituminous Blast. Blightning. It's just all value. It is attrition and value. The one weakness of this version of the deck is down here at the bottom of the curve. Only Lightning Bolt and comes into play tapped land in the 1 spot. Kind of only Putrid Leech at the 2, which is why the deck's kind of trying to sneak some Rampant Growths in and try to get to the good stuff, which is really sitting at 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. All right. The opponent, the enemy, of anyone except the fans of bonus magic, Dead Guy Red, or Sligh, is the more commonly known term. So this is the beatdown version of the red deck. This is the deck that put multiple people into the top 8 at Worlds. 1997, Tempest came out, and all of a sudden, attacking for 2. Ironclaw Oryx is sort of the leftover guy. Now we get Jackal Pup to attack with, right? Jackal Pup and Mog Fanatic and Ball Lightning and just turning the dude sideways. Wastelands could be very relevant in this match because the Jund deck is mana hungry and has a bunch of non-basics. So, I mean, the quality of the spells, the Jund deck is just going to outclass Sligh if it comes down to, my spells lining up against his spells. But that's not really Mono Red's game plan. It's not really about, let's play half a dozen turns and see whose cards are better. That's how the Jund deck wants this to play out. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to play Jund's side. I haven't played the Jund deck yet. And we're off. Die roll. That seems good. 1 land. I can't possibly be a keeper. 1 land on the play. Yeah, alright. Black, green, yeah, I guess I have to play the Raging Ravine. Oh, keep. Check. He kept 7. He kept 7. Wasteland will be annoying, but I'm totally... half my cards are land so far. I am totally fine with that. Okay, Jackal Pup's not awesome for me. Well, Jackal Pup Putrid Leech blocks Jackal Pup pretty well, actually, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not in love with the pay 2 life part, but it deal 4 to the pup. So I don't know that he can attack into me here. I mean, he can trade Jackal Pup and a burn spell. Oh, he can respond to my activation with a burn spell? That's what he can do? Oh my god. He's going to Fire Blast Putrid Leech. Wow. Hey, you do what you got to do. If his hand is mana hungry, which I'm guessing it is, it's not sitting on a Ball Lightning, then got to clear the blocker. That's the only way these guys are going to deal damage. It's actually pretty good against my hand, too. That's hilarious. Because, what does this hand do? I'm going to Lightning him? I mean... I like the value here, get some damage and 2 for 1 him, but I'm taking 4 every turn from the Pup and the Orc. We got a Goblin Vandal and a Mountain. Wow, he was following up with another creature. Raging Ravine is 4 to activate. I need to draw a spell. Yeah, I can't afford to get... that'll do. Sprouting Thrinax. Man, the creatures in this deck are just so much better than the creatures in the Sligh deck. I mean, you both got the, late 90s creatures were kind of mediocre. especially the big ones. I mean, the small ones in Tempest were still good by modern standards. Maybe not great, but I mean, Jackal Mog Fanatic are still good creatures. The big creatures, though, and the gold creatures in the modern sets are so much better. All right, what is this? Can't block big creatures. What do I care? So what? I kill the pup? Or no, I kill the orc because if he fanatics to finish this off, I'll have 1/1s that can block the pup. Yeah, I mean, I could block the fanatic so that he doesn't have the ability to fanatic to sack to finish this, but I'm okay. If I 2-for-1 him and get my 3/1/1s left over, I am okay with this. Yeah, I mean, how's he attacking on the ground now? There's more where that one came from, right? One more land from Broodmate. Yeah, I can attack him with a couple of these, right? I mean, I'm not going to be happy if Ball Lightning happens. I just attack with all of them because I'm going to block with Sprouting Phrynax, and or I'm okay with him killing Sprouting Phrynax. I guess that's true. You want to kill Sprouting Phrynax, that I get some 1/1s to block with. It's all fine with me. Alright, now we're in like Incinerate Fire Blast range. Fire Blast. I feel like I'm effectively at 7. Ooh, Bituminous Blast. Let's see what we get. Nothing. A Maelstrom Pulse. Swing and a miss. I'm not interested in casting Maelstrom Pulse on this board. So he takes 4 from that, so he's at 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I need to leave on defense? He can Ball Lightning me. If he goes like land, Ball Lightning, Fire Blast, that's only 10. If I hit him down to 7, though, then I don't have lethal next turn. I mean, there's like a Viashino Dork in his deck, but he can't. I don't. He can end step. Man, he's only got 2 cards. I just want to deny him draw phases. Okay, yeah. I'm not happy about this. I mean, if he has what? Yeah, he has to go Ball Lightning. It has to be a Ball Lightning. I mean, Incinerate Fire Blast is not good enough. He's got 1 card in his hand, so the best it can be is Fire Blast. He can't go land, Ball Lightning, Fire Blast. I don't know how he does 8. How do you do 8? Log Fanatic. 1 card left. Well, it's going to buy him a turn, isn't it? Oh, no, if I attack with Raging Ravine, it doesn't buy him a turn. If he goes block, ping... No, sorry, Raging Ravine. I don't see how he survives this. Without fire blasting one of my creatures anyway. Alright, wow. That was scary. Like, the Fire Blast, my guy seemed right. He cleared a path, but just the creatures are so good. If I don't top deck that Sprouting Phrynax on the crucial turn, I basically had to top deck a blocker, and I drew perhaps the best blocker against his deck in the history of the format. Pretty good stuff. Alright, what's going on? I can Pithing Needle a Curse Scroll. I can play Guys. 3/3s and 3/3s. Doesn't have green or white creatures. What's bad in my deck, though? All the expensive cards. Broodmate Dragon does not have time to matter. I just need cheaper guys. Like Master, Great Sable Stag. I don't love... Oh, 3/3 for 3. It's the double green is annoying. I don't know how to feel about these Blightnings. Like, I actually think they're okay just at knocking stuff out of his hand. I have Maelstrom Pulse for Curse Scroll, so I don't love Pithing Needle, and I can Maelstrom Pulse a creature in a pinch. Yeah, I need creatures. I need to make sure I can block. Maybe I do need Great Sable Stag. Maybe 2 and 2, or 3 Blightnings, 1 Sable Stag. Yeah, I mean, there's value in knocking the burn out of his hand, but I don't want to draw. I don't want to draw multiples. Yeah, I think I just bring the Broodmate Dragons down into these Masters. Try to get my curve down to make sure that I can block. If I don't take a bunch of creature damage, then my value has time. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, 3 lands. Seems fine. I mean, they're non-basics, and he has wastelands. Go first, play Jackalpup. That's still scary. It's been, what, 18 years and counting? Still scary. I don't do anything on turn 2 either with this draw. It's a wasteland. Yup. Take 2. Oh. Wow. Dwarven Miner? Oh my goodness, that is so good against me. What on earth do I do about Dwarven Miner? Wow. Yeah, he's got the 3rd land. We're dead. How do I kill a Dwarven Miner? I have to bring in Pithing Needle to name Dwarven Miner? Is that what I was supposed to do? Crazy. Man, I forgot about this guy. This guy's a machine. He's got a job. Fetch the Pest Ritter, Paka. We've got dwarves in the Rutabagas. Alright, we get to 3 mana for the first time in the game. We have no black mana. So Thrynax can't happen. And Blightning can't happen because he killed my black source. So I can't do anything. We got to 3 and we can't cast a spell. Lovely. He's still got 4 cards in his hand and I'm at 8. It is hard to imagine just living. Yeah, 6. Jackalpup. Fire Blast. And that's it? Fire Blast. Yeah. So let's see. How many spells did we cast that game? That'd be 0. Jeez, Dwarven Miner. Alright. Pithing Needle it is. So don't need Broodmate Dragon at the top of the curve. It's not like there's any removal sitting in here. I mean, I have the Lightning Bolts. That's what I needed, I needed a Lightning Bolt. But yeah, I mean, we just auto lose. So I think having 6 1-mana answers is a good number. Garrick actually good against him? Yeah, I guess it is. Is this better than Blightning? Alright. Try it this way. Two non-basics. Interesting. Wow, do I keep two non-basics? Huh. I don't know if I keep this draw. I'm on the play. It's two non-basics. Am I going to do better if I mulligan? More likely to have 3 land than less. Second Garrick doesn't do anything. I think I have to keep this. I mean, the draw is decent, right? It's got a Bloodbraid Elf. That's my best card. It says you get to 4. It's two non-basics. I'm going to keep. I don't think I can mulligan 2 lands. Maybe I'll lead with the Reaches in case he's going to go turn 1 Wasteland. Ugh. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Well, against that draw, I definitely should have mulliganed. 2 Wastelands? Not as scary as 1 drop. At least it's not the pup. On deck. Land, please. Alright, more land, please. Huh. Now we're getting somewhere. What does this do? Does Putrid Leech? Yeah, and it threatens Bloodbraid Elf with any land off the top. I should pay 2 life to have a guy around, right? Right. So I'm going to lose at least 2 life to the Vandals. Yeah, that's fine. Fair enough. Alright, here come the creatures. Let's get 3 cards. Land would be nice. Oh, Maelstrom Pulse. Hilarious. I can kill 2 Goblin Vandals. Or I can play a Putrid Leech. Seems like I could just kill 2 Goblin Vandals, right? He doesn't have a Curse Scroll. He would have played it by now. $11 versus 4 cards. Scary. I'm going to crack a fetch land. I guess I'm going to have to, aren't I? It's probably worth cracking a fetch land in order to get Bloodbraid or Garrick down. Black Mana's the sketchier one, right? Second green is a little sketchy here. I guess Black Mana. Interesting. So I could play Garrick. Oh, I can play Garrick into Putrid Leech. That's got to be the play. Right. Now I have enough mana next turn that I can do Bituminous Blast, Bloodbraid Elf, and something that costs 2. Alright. I'm not in love with going to 10, but do what you gotta do. Same play. This breaks even. At worst. 8. Again, 4 cards. Do I pay? I don't think I pay. I mean, Incinerate Fire Blast is 7. I do not think I'm paying. Yeah, we'll just trade it off. I'm not doing any more of your work. I'm done doing your work for you. Draw your own burn spells. Funny, that actually kills Mog Fanatic if he doesn't respond. Which is probably how I play this. Well, first things first. Oh, I could Siege Gang Commander here instead of Bloodbraid Elf? Isn't Bloodbraid Elf better? I kind of want Lightning. Oh, I could Siege Gang and Pithing Needle? Is that better? What am I going to get with Bloodbraid that's better than Siege Gang Pithing Needle? Right, because I'm closing in on... Maybe I just do the Siege Gang. Now, if he sacks this as a response, then I've killed the Mog Fanatic. I forced his hand. If he lets it, and I can name something else. But if he lets it resolve, then I'm going to name Mog Fanatic. And I don't know what his correct play is. Okay. His correct play is apparently to put me at 7. So now I name what? Curse Scroll? I could name future Mog Fanatics. If he's got Incinerate Fire Blast, then I'm dead.
Hey, Randy, interface bug. I meant to hit you with that, not Garuk.
Oh, you accidentally hit Garruk? Oh, I see. So yeah, we'll pretend I'm at 7. Do you have Incinerate Fire Blast in your hand? Sorry, we can pretend I'm at 7. Do you have Incinerate Fire Blast in your hand?
I have Incinerate Fire Blast in my hand, yeah.
Ah! Alright, fine.
I'll do it next turn, and then...
Yeah. No, you did not mean to redirect to Garruk, of course.
No, at no point did I want to redirect to Garruk. Okay.
Oh, well. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep that draw. Huh. So close.
It's so close.
Yeah, if I had... If I had done the Bloodbraid, I would hit a Maelstrom Pulse. That doesn't help. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, I had a couple lines at the end. And none of them beat that line. None of them win those. If you're smart enough to sack Mog Fanatic as a response to the Pithing Needle, which you were, then...
right.
I think I can actually kill you on my next... How close am I to killing you with Garruk? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I actually have you on my next turn. I just overrun with Garruk and then sack one of the goblins with the Siege Gang.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes, like I was... Yeah, I was trying really hard. Like I was hoping you were going to pump up your dude to win that other turn, last turn.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw through that one. As soon as you made that attack, I knew what you were trying to get me to do.
Yeah. And that, so like I drew Mog Fanatic. I'm like, all right, so he's dead next turn. That's fine. And then you play Pithing Needle. I'm like, all right, well, I just randomly have to sack this guy and hope this all works out.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know you're dead, but I don't remember if you've got any life gain. I don't think you do. I think you just die.
I have Blightning. I can knock stuff out of your hand.
Right. I was concerned about Blightning. I was really concerned about Blightning. because I had 3 cards in hand.
I sideboarded some of the Blightnings out just because I felt like I needed to affect the board. Maybe that was wrong, though. I just felt like I always wanted to Blightning you and knock some of the burn out of your hand.
Yeah. I mean, I played super aggressive the first game because my hand just told me to, and that didn't work out at all. But second game, like that miner, like, what are you going to do when I play that guy?
Lose,
like,
apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have 4 Lightning Bolts in my deck. I just never do a Lightning Bolt, but yeah, I brought in 2 Pithing Needles, so I'd have 6 different 1-mana answers to the Dwarven Miner instead of just the 4.
Sure.
And then, yeah, so my draw on game 3, it's good, but only 2 non-basic lands. Only 2 lands, and they're both non-basic. So I'm just like, I mean, versus Wastelands, I don't know if I'm supposed to mulligan that draw against just the threat of 4 Wastelands and 2 Dwarven Miners. But, like, either one of those cards destroys me. Probably needed 2 Wastelands. I don't know. I almost came back and won that.
Right. When I played Jund, I was just so mana hungry, and the mana base is a little bit wonky. I actually mulliganed a perfectly fine 7-card hand because I had no land destruction, and I felt like in order to beat you, I need about 10 wastelands. So like I mulliganed to 2 wastelands. It's like, all right, this should be good.
Oh wow, that's smart. What did you have left with your last 2 cards?
After the 2 wastelands, or are you talking about at the end of the game?
No, at the end of the game after you incinerate Fire Blast me.
Okay, I had Viashino Sandstalker. I never got up to 3rd mountain.
Okay.
And then I don't know what I drew. But yeah, so I was holding Viashino Sandstalker to Incinerate Fire Blast.
Got it. Good match.
Good match.
I'm glad this Sligh deck didn't go 0-3, because it didn't seem like the deck deserved to go 0-3. It was so close to winning so many of the matches, in my mind anyway. You know, it won some of our practice matches off camera, so I...
absolutely dead.
Did not deserve to be relegated at 0-3 in my mind, but now, bonus magic. We have a 3-way tie. Who knows who advances? This Sligh deck could still go to the playoffs.
Oh my god, that's so good.
So could the Jund deck. So could the Fires deck.
All right, the last card I drew, by the way, was Ball Lightning.
Oh wow, yeah, but you never did see a 3rd mount in that game.
No, but that was better. Like, sure. I needed all action.
Yeah, no, that's how it played out. All right, well, good match, and story to be continued. Bonus magic before this group is going to be resolved. We know the Mythic deck is through. We do not know the other deck, but hey, nothing wrong with some bonus magic. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys shortly.